When you think of Egypt, you think of pyramids, mummies, and the Sphinx. None of this would have been accomplished without their military. Egypt's chariots and weapons were first class, and their transportation, like boats and wagons, were also very efficient. They won many battles and defended their country. The first big civilization in Egypt was the Old Kingdom. They had 5 enemies: the Libyans, the Nubians, the Sinai, the Canaanites, and the tribes inside of Egypt. Egyptians marked their territory by little forts along the Nile. The forts that they built never got attacked. Most of the forts are underwater in Lake Nazar. The Old Kingdom army was made up of volunteers. They used maces, daggers, spears, shields, and bows and arrows. Most of the soldiers had bows and arrows. The shields were made up of hides stretched over wood frames. They were very successful at war. When Pharaoh Pepi II died, Egypt fell into civil war. Many tribes battled against one another as they fought for power. This led to the collapse of the Old Kingdom and the start of the Middle Kingdom. In the Middle Kingdom, pharaohs struggled to control trade routes and borders. All of their dominance was now past, and they were struggling to keep up with other wealthy countries. There was a pharaoh named Seqenenre-Tao II. He launched the first attack on the Hyksos, a huge Egyptian tribe. The pharaoh died in battle. His eldest son became pharaoh. His name was Kamose. When he had been pharaoh for 3 years, he launched another attack party on the Hyksos. They did lots of damage but could not drive them out of Egypt. Kamose was also wounded in battle just like his father. Soon after, he died. Kamose's brother, became pharaoh. He did not attack as quickly as his brother, but waited before attacking. He wore the Hyksos down and drove them out of Egypt. He was the most successful out of all of his family members. The New Kingdom marked the end of the Middle Kingdom and the start of a strong military. Egypt was at the peak of military technology. The chariot was one of its most treasured items. It consisted of 2 men, a driver and an archer. The archer used a composite bow instead of a recurved bow. The composite bows have a farther shooting range, but after they are shot, you need to restring them. They were also costly and hard to make. Egyptians fought many eastern kingdoms of people, like Mitannians, Hittites, Assyrians, and Babylonians. Ancient Egypt is very interesting. Its rich history combined with its cool antiques makes Egypt a great place to learn about. If Egypt did not have a good military, it would not be the same.